All right, so I wanted to put out this guide pretty quick here. It's not really a guide, I guess, but I just wanted to mention these things that are coming up on the 5th with the new update, because it's going to pretty substantially impact the new player experience. And I just put up guides on all this, and I said I would cover all the events that are coming up and what might impact the new players. So I want to do that right now. So we got a whole bunch of info. Unfortunately, I can't provide you with like exact screenshots, but this is stuff taken from their live stream on what's coming up. So let me just go over it really quick. I'm not going to make this video long. This is just the roadmap that they showed. But so one of the first things that you should look out for is this thing called the boost path, and it's specifically for new players. And if I recall, the last time that they had this, it allowed you to just skip like most of the campaign, I think, and you could just start pretty much in hard mode. So, sorry, I think my voice cut out. Start pretty much in hard mode. If that's the case, my pre-hard mode guide is still probably worth watching for the basics, but just to like understand the game. But you won't really have to do that much stuff in it because I think it might just dump you right into hard mode. But make sure to check out this boost path because it's going to provide you with a ton of rewards and stuff like that. And then the way that you could access that before is it prompted you when you just like logged in to, and it gave you like some sort of dialog box telling you about the boost path. And then you could access it, I think, via like a button up around here on this screen. And basically, all it is just like a whole bunch of things to do. Like you can see on the screen here, like go to Kingston Grand Square Outpost, do that once, change weapons, complete a mission, all that sort of stuff, and then it just gives you rewards as a result. So I'm not going to go over everything that's in those because last time was a whole bunch of stuff. But just know that I mean it's going to be overwhelming when you look at it because they do a terrible job of like telling you where to go to actually do the stuff. But hopefully, as you learn the game, you can start like crossing some of those off. So maybe I'll do a guide on that. Maybe I won't, but just know that it's going to be there and it's going to provide a lot of rewards. The next thing that they're bringing in is these things called standing orders, and these are going to be important because they're going to basically this dude Eckert, and I can show you exactly where he is really quick here. He is. I don't know how you will unlock these. They haven't given us any info. He's this guy right here. So you can see that's the entrance where you like spawn in. He's just off to the left. It's this guy right here.
Just say the word. I'll find
So
out everything for you.
I guess he handles support requests, but they're going to give him standing orders too. And those effectively, it'll have you like go do some missions or something or some objective, and then it will give you basically like a selector to pick a piece of like a weapon or a descendant that you're missing. So say you do something that rewards Freyna pieces, it will let you just pick one of the catalyst pieces or like one of the pieces that you need to craft Freyna. So that was like one of the examples that they showed. So for instance, it would just let you select, as far as I know, yeah, okay, there she is, like one of these things. I think it might even just give you the whole. I don't know if it'll be that way for all the characters, but it showed on the screen. Basically, you could just pick one of these. So, like, if you had been farming a Freyna and you got like all three of these pieces, but you were just missing the code, you could go do that standing order and then just get the code guaranteed, like really quick because it looked like they were pretty simple, but I'm not sure. Yet again, I don't want this to be too long. So the next thing to watch out for is apparently they're just giving Inez away for free. So I think it's part of a login reward. So if you log in for apparently just 2 days at all, you just get Inez, and she's one of the best farmers in the game. And I had said don't put catalysts into like normal characters, but Inez doesn't have an ultimate version yet. So it is fine to build her because whenever they make her ultimate version, they'll give you the ability to like transfer your progress from regular Inez over to the ultimate Inez. So go ahead and pick her up. She's one of the best farming characters in the game. Feel free to invest whatever you want in her. She's fantastic. A ton of people will enjoy that, I am sure. There's also just a bunch of other login rewards like ancestor mod boxes and stuff like that. On lesser note, this is less exciting stuff for new players. Make sure to check out the companion app. Apparently, they're reworking it. This is like an app for your phone. Right now, you can check the research times on your stuff in game, but you can't accept the completed research or queue a new research. And supposedly, they're updating it so that way you can accept a completed research and start a new one from your phone. That's important because catalysts take like 6 hours to craft. So, unless you're like frame perfect accepting a completed one and starting a new one, then it's difficult to get like all three of those crafted in a day. So you just feel like it's just like tough. Like maybe you're at work and you can't accept one and start a new one. So then you lost a few hours, and then that causes it to be like the next one's queued, and but you need to go to bed and it's still crafting for like 2 hours and you can't start another one. Anyways, check out the companion app. Supposedly it's better. Next thing is superconductive cooling units. These are for the ancestor mods, so crafting your ancestor mods. That's covered in my guide, but basically it's these things, and they take a limited resource to craft. It's not limited; you can farm them. It's just annoying as crap to farm. So if you're thinking about doing a bunch of upgrading on those, just know that they are doing a weekend. It looks like it goes from the 18th all the way to the 11th of March. It is weekend exclusive, yeah. So you get 50% off on re-rolling ancestor mods. So that'll probably make some of your limited resources, those cooling units, go a little bit further as a new player. Maybe you just want to roll your ancestor mods like 2 or 3 times until this weekend shows up and then do more rolls. So just letting you know. And then there is like a playtime event. You'll figure that out really easy. I think you just need to be logged in for an hour. And then you'll get like ancestor mods and crystallization catalyst and stuff. There's also acceleration of research. So whenever you go to research something, mainly those crystallization catalysts, basically, whenever you complete a mission, the mission time or the average mission time is taken off the research. So if you have like a catalyst cooking for 6 hours and you do a mission that takes like 3 minutes on average, then it will take 3 minutes off the crafting time in addition to like the regular 3 minutes that just passed. They are set in stone on what you get back, but supposedly they calculate it based on the average time that it takes a person to do it. So that I believe is everything, but I wanted to go over that stuff so that way people wouldn't be too confused. So awesome. I got it under 8 minutes. We spitball it really fast. Also, there's a whole bunch of stuff for like improving the speed with which you get firearm XP and weapon XP. Make sure when you guys are getting mastery or using like XP potions and stuff, if you have them, these like boosts and stuff, you can just kind of get them randomly. And then you can also get like boosts on your sensor and your memory. So this one gives you character XP on your sensor you can get, and you can get firearm proficiency on the memory. So just make sure to kind of have those things on during. You don't have to have it on, but if you've got nothing else better to wear, then go ahead and throw it on. You're probably not going to be able to level stuff up to like proficiency 40 before you get another thing, or you probably will be able to level something up to 40 before you get something else to work on. So it doesn't matter too much if you're min-maxing it, because you probably just won't be able to like research stuff fast enough to like continuously be getting experience. But figured I'd mention it anyway. Anyways, oh no, damn it. Okay, maybe I'll just cut that stuff out because that's 8 minutes. I don't want it to be over 8 minutes. Anyways, goodbye. Hope everybody enjoys the new event. I'll see if I can cover it anymore. That's it. Enjoy.